Hello, hello, hello. I see I have the camera the wrong way, so let me turn it around. Oh, as you see, uh, I would like you to share how you feel other than work. What are you most passionate about? Go ahead and share with me what you're most passionate about. Me, I have layers of passion, like for example, and that's what I want to hear from you, and I don't want to hear about work or family, although I know you love them both. What I would like is you to share below so everyone can see what you're really most passionate about. Me, on a one level, I love to work out and walk and swim anywhere I'm at in the world, preferably nice beaches. But I'm really passionate about that. I love the freedom and everything that the open space of the ocean, the smell of the air, the sound of the waves, whether they're really mild like today or if they're crashing. I mean, I just really enjoy all those, the different people, the different characters you see on the beach, different people doing whatever they're deciding to do. So go ahead and share below, other than work, what are you most passionate about? But you can also, for example, what I'm really passionate about and I do on a regular basis is create. I love creating something that comes out of my head. A lot of stuff that's controversial that I put on Facebook, which I'm trying to stay away from nowadays. I create. I don't go and parrot somebody else. I go look at data, I go do math, and I go, okay, well, this is the way I see it based on the questions I'm asking and the math that I'm putting together. Another thing I like to create is, as many of you know, I'm an inventor. So I failed on that twice. I've launched it twice and it failed. So the first time it failed because I started getting into market. I did it all by myself. I did everything you needed to, set up supply chain, the whole 9 yards, and my product was faulty. And once I found out it was faulty, I lost all steam because I would not sell the faulty product and I had all my money tied up into it. Then I launched again, raised almost $1 million. But actually, over the course of it, I have raised over $1 million. And the people that invested the most, okay, they invested $790,000. They came in with one purpose and one goal, and that was to steal my company, my product, and bankrupt me. So I couldn't go after them. So needless to say, between the first time and second time, it took me a couple years to get back up. And now during the second time after the people came in, that was 2016, all that took place. And it finally, after this many years, I finally got back up. And now I'm starting to create again, and I'm starting to put all the pieces together. But what's so different this time is the training and education that is going to guarantee my success. That's right, I said guarantee my success. I'm not saying guarantee your success, guarantee my success. Why? Because I have a really cool product, very beneficial. My target market already buys products not near as good as mine, and mine offers benefits above and beyond what any other product on the market does. Okay, so and now because I understand business automation, I'm starting the automation right now, slowly, and then I also understand media and getting out in the media a little better for free. So the media tells my story, and I'm not having to pay a bunch of paid ads. Then I also understand more about the banking and the banking industry. I understand more about sales and how to connect to and speak to the different buying types out there. Some people think there's 4 buying languages. No, I'm sorry, anyone that I don't want to make you wrong, but there are actually 5 buying languages, and you need to know all 5 of those. And by doing so, you can help draw more people in. Now, I'm not using that technique right now, and I probably should be, but I'm not. But still, there's 5 buying languages. You need to know them. You also need to know how to plan and layer. You know, you need to know how to put your numbers together. You need to know what you need, when you need it, and you need to know how to keep adding on those layers and adding on those layers. You know, so you keep, once you have one layer added on working well, then you go to the next. And you should plan that out. It's really best to have it planned out. Why? Because now you have a vision. Everyone says, oh, you need a vision board. Well, that's what a really good business plan and marketing plan is. It's basically a vision board in writing. Okay, you can add pictures if you want, and add feelings and everything else that you want, but you need to have it in writing so you understand. There's more to it, but still, that's the gist of it. I will be, for me and my passion, but again, I want to hear what you are passionate about. So please share what you are passionate about with me. I want to see below. Please, no links. Don't try to sell anything, but what you're passionate about. Okay, I'm passionate about my invention, and I have other inventions too. So I am passionate about creating, and part of the invention process is creating the whole business behind it, which is really, 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 really cool. But anyway, thank you anyone that took time to watch this. I really do want to hear what you're doing and what you're passionate about, and I look forward to speaking to you, talking to you soon, and have a blessed day. I'm going to get on and do my swim.